Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the new Formula 1 season. Just like you, I can hardly contain my excitement. 4 new drivers, 4 former world champions, 10 Grand Prix winners, and 3 new teams on the grid. A warm welcome back to Alpine and Aston Martin. A special hello to Formula Sim TV, our very newest team. Will it be a history-making, record-breaking 8th world title for Lewis Hamilton come the season finale? With this being the longest season ever, reliability will play a major factor, and fingers crossed we get all the planned 23 races. It all starts right here with minutes to go before the start of this season opener, the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's the 3rd time Bahrain has hosted the opening race of the season. The previous years were 2006 and 2010, both won by Fernando Alonso, who is back in the sport after a 2-year absence. Over to you, Marcello.
Thank you, Stuart. Very fantastic new season ahead. It's a 3.36 mile circuit. There are 15 corners, 6 to the left and 9 to the right. There are 3 DRS zones, giving a better chance for some overtaking as well, and there are some very tricky and gusty conditions out there on the track. We have 3 tier compounds for you, as ever, in Formula 1, with brand new tier construction. The C4 the soft, the C3 medium, and the C2 hard. Stuart, it's going to be fantastic to see how quickly all the drivers come to terms with all the new conditions.
A new season, a complete reset, where anything can happen. We are just moments from the start of this exciting first race of the season. Let me run you through the top 10 grid order. Coco, a complete rookie, amazingly lines up on pole position, with Valtteri Bottas alongside in second. Considering the rest of the grid: Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez and Lando Norris, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Sainz and Sebastian Vettel. With a rookie in pole, which of these drivers will come out on top? Over to you, Ryan, standing by the sim tab.
The fight for pole position came down to these two on screen here. Hamilton best time from Quali 2 versus Coco's pole position time. After a bit of a rough start to the weekend, Coco, a rookie let's not forget, was the one to take the fight to Lewis for that coveted pole position. So let's have a look at the differences. Heading down to the first corner, both drivers look identical. I'll just stop it at the 50-meter board here, and there is maybe a tenth between these two drivers, if that. You can see that actually it's Coco who's got the slight advantage, a bit more straight line speed, a bit more slippery down the straight towards this fantastic corner. Both drivers taking it really cleanly here. Even though Hamilton gets a better apex, it's Coco that is carrying the speed and is just about in front. Still not much in it. Heading now towards turn 4, you can see that Lewis manages to get closer to the apex of this fast-flowing corner, gaining time, but not much, although Coco, a little bit more conservative there, but carries the speed nonetheless. A good clean run for both cars on the exit and into the flowing 5, 6 and 7. Both taking a similar line through the fast-flowing section with none of the drivers venturing out on the rumble strips. Instead, keeping it neat and tidy. Coming through turn 8, both cars pick up a bit of understeer mid-corner. And if I just slow it down towards corner 9 and 10, you can see Coco just struggling a bit with braking for the tight left-hander. Jumping ahead to corner 13, Lewis carrying slightly more speed, with Coco not being able to put his FSTV car on the apex, but it doesn't seem to have done him much harm judging from the speed he carried down the second longest straight. Both drivers adapting to the night conditions, relying on their senses in moments like this. Through to the last corners of 14 and 15, a similar process with neither driver taking any unnecessary risks, staying way within the white lines. Lewis, maybe slightly compromised by the turbulent air coming off the back of Verstappen, but I don't think it slowed him down very much. That was it. The job was done in the first 2 sectors. Coco amazingly taking pole at his first ever F1 race. Back to you, Stuart.
Green, and they're on the move. The pole sitter with wheel spin. Bottas gets away well. Coco being sandwiched by the 2 silver arrows. Bottas with his nose in front. Coco in second. Hamilton, Perez, Verstappen. The rest of the field getting away without incident. And Bottas sticks it deep on the apex and takes the lead.
Wow, very aggressive overtake, very fantastic move. Bottas cut up the apex and he will be surprised if he does not get a penalty.
Down the straight to turn 4, it is as you were. The back markers jostling for position. Coco showing Bottas' nose through the corner, but tucks in neatly behind. Hamilton in third, looking menacing and ready to pounce through the fast sweeping left-right of 6 and 7, all in a single file now.
Approaching the start-finish line, Coco, much closer than last lap. With DRS open, he breezes past Bottas on the inside of turn 1. Bottas now trying to come back on the outside. They touch slightly, but Coco shutting the front door. A rookie throwing his hat in the ring, showing his intent for the upcoming season.
Yes, Stewart, very strong drive by a rookie. Bottas a little overzealous, let's hope the little coming together is not caused damage. It looks like Coco has not been held back too much.
Bottas falling fast down the pecking order, with front wing damage, with Coco as well struggling. Hamilton, as always there or thereabout. Coco goes very wide into 10, and a 7 times world champion says thank you very much and takes the lead from the rookie.
Maybe Mercedes is not Coco's favorite today, the damage on his front left wing is slowing down his progress. Will it ruin his chance?
George Russell, out of this race. What a shame. George very much wanting to show he is worthy of a Mercedes drive next year. He must wait for the next race now. Standing by the Williams garage, Kate.
I'm here at the Williams garage. They are frantically talking to the Mercedes Buffins. Is this an isolated case? Or are the Mercedes early testing gremlins coming to haunt them? Will this affect the other customer teams? Or indeed Mercedes themselves? Back to you, Stuart.
Verstappen close enough now to pick up the slipstream, gaining all through 7 and 8. They touch going through turn 10. The rookie, who sure has been through the walls today, continues in second. Verstappen pulling over to the side of the track.
Verstappen out of the race. A real setback for Red Bull, who were hoping to start the season with a bang. Or maybe not with this kind of bang. Coco seems to have very bullied his rivals today with perhaps a damaged car.
There definitely has to be a safety car, Marcello.
The Red Bull of Verstappen is blocking the racing line to turn 10, making it very extremely dangerous for all the cars passing.
Safety car out, and we'll pick up Hamilton, with Coco still playing catch up. This is going to bunch all the drivers together, which looks like a big advantage for Coco. With front wing damage, he has been finding it difficult to hang on to Hamilton's coattails.
It's not really within the pit window for any of the drivers to take advantage of a quick pit stop during the safety car, as they are very close together still from the start. They have not had the time to spread out.
So it's Hamilton in the lead behind the safety car. Coco in second, Gasly, Leclerc, Ricciardo, third, fourth, fifth respectively. Most likely the safety car will come in this lap. Hamilton with many safety car restarts under his belt shouldn't be too concerned with the rookie behind him. Especially with front wing damage Coco suffered from the coming together with Verstappen earlier. Although minor, it is really affecting the handling of his new FSTV car.
Stewart, for sure Hamilton's engineer has conveyed to him the concerns of the Formula Sim car.
Hamilton in effect becoming the safety car as the safety car returns to the pits. Hamilton holding back, keeping those behind guessing. And he's off with Coco close behind and Gasly close third. Gasly all over the back of Coco. Again, Coco locks up into turn 10. But Gasly not able to take advantage. Coco still ahead of Gasly with Hamilton running away. Already 4 seconds up the road. Coco runs wide yet again into the sweeping left-right of 11 and 12. Gasly now on the inside, making it stick this time with Leclerc not wanting to miss out on the outside. He is pitting, Coco trundles down the pit lane. What can they do to cure that awful understeer?
They are changing unsurprisingly the front wing, which will cost him precious seconds, but with the field yet to pit, there is hope. Coco, putting on the mediums with the other teams taking note. How long can he go? Coco coming out the pit lane, and he is plumb last, albeit with a more stable car. He is after all the pole sitter, so we can expect a relentless pace from the rookie. Being out in clean air, he can really show his pace.
Through turn 10, Coco getting up close and personal with the 2-time world champion, fighting for last and second last. What commitment. After numerous attempts, Coco finally passes cleanly on the inside, but Alonso now switching to the inside of 14 puts his nose in front. Coco's pace down the straight with that mighty Mercedes engine underneath him has no match. After the first round of pit stops, Hamilton still in the lead, with Norris second and has yet to pit. Coco now in 8th and has been hunting down the Ferrari teammate Sainz and Leclerc with some vigor.
Wow, what a very fantastic overtake by Coco. He breezed past the two Ferraris like they were cruising. The rookie, how you say in English, he is a bee in his bonnet. A Mercedes B, I am sure.
What a relentless charge. Gasly all over the back of Vettel, and maybe not seeing the flying rookie behind. Coco having to back off coming through turn 2 to avoid destroying another front wing. Coco putting that Mercedes grunt to good use, and with the help of DRS passes first Gasly, and then the 4-time world champion.
Coco goes very wide, putting on the anchors for the luckily very wide turn 4, and easily stays ahead.
Easy on the aggression. We need clean overtakes or we'll face a penalty.
Hamilton with the lead, Norris, Ricciardo, second and third, Coco in fourth, and pulling purple sectors out of the back. It shows how much he is pushing. The rookie now eyeing up his next victim. Can Ricciardo at least hold him up for a bit? Norris 8 seconds down the road and Hamilton a further 4. If Coco has any chance of salvaging this race, he needs to get past as soon as, but the honey badger will not make it easy.
Just look at this. Coco without any fuss runs down the inside of the Ossie and overtakes at turn 1, which is slowly becoming his favorite corner.
On board with Hamilton, the Mercedes mechanics are out and Lewis is coming in this lap. Lewis in the pits from the lead of this race. On go the mediums, which is his favorite tire. Stationary for only 2.4 seconds. Great pit stop and Hamilton rejoins in 5th place with Norris in the lead and Coco now in 2nd, but with imminent pit stops coming up for both.
Listening to the onboard, Coco is shouting for hard tires. He doesn't believe he can go to the end with the mediums. The mechanics are frantically scrambling to swap tires as they await ready for Coco's second stop. We will very soon see what tires go on. Coco now going into the pits from 2nd place. His charge doesn't seem to be over just yet.
Coco stationary for 2.6 seconds. What an effort by this new FSTV team. It's the hard tire on. I think the team was skeptical and reluctant to put the hard tire in the first place, stems from a lack of data and not enough time to test them during this first very busy weekend of the season.
But Coco seems to think the hard tire will get him to the end with no problem, but time will tell.
Closer and closer. Coco gaining all the time on Norris. We head down the straight to the last corner and Coco, as he has been doing all evening, blasts past Norris. A man on a mission.
What a mature drive from a rookie in just his first ever Formula 1 race. Amazing.
Where is he finding that speed? As before, using the sweeping fast 11 and 12 as a runway to launch his attack, carrying so much more speed through the fast S bend and using that momentum to wise effect. As before, using turn 13 to get the job done. Hamilton may be now a little uncomfortably in the lead by 8 seconds. Coco in 2nd and amazingly reeling in the Mercedes ace, lap by lap, followed by Leclerc, Norris and Perez. Can he really?
Coco now only a half a second behind Hamilton. Is the rookie setting something up for the final sector of this lap? Where many a prey have fallen before, he refuses to settle for second best today. Coco now gaining his usual extra momentum through 11 and 12 and into 13. Louis holding station. Coco sticks his front wing on the apex with Hamilton holding the outside line. Not this time, says the 7-time world champion, and Hamilton retains the lead for now. Coco has been gaining on Hamilton lap after lap, piling on the pressure, not giving Hamilton a second to breathe. Coming into turn 14, Coco carries his extra found momentum all down the straight and with DRS assistance, slides down the inside of Hamilton into the apex of turn 1. The rookie perfectly executes the overtake, not before exchanging rubber with the 7-time world champion.
Coco very amazingly is in the lead of this Bahrain Grand Prix. And with 11 laps to go, can Coco hold on for a fairy tale day where history is made?
The FSTV driver now taking the final bend. You can stop biting your nails now. Coco passed the pit entry for the final time today and wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Here is a rundown of the top 10. Coco, P1 with Hamilton in second. Perez, Bottas, Norris, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Vettel, Sainz, and rounding up Stroll in 10th place.
Ecstatic scenes on the pit wall. What a superb win. What an amazing achievement. On the first time of asking for both driver and team, the happy drivers take their rightful places on the podium.
Let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Coco takes the lead of the championship with 26 points in the bag, and one of those points courtesy of the fastest lap. Please join us for all the excitement and all the drama at the second race of the season. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, share and like, it would be really appreciated. Looking forward to seeing you all very soon.